Oh hey, don't mind me, just living my best hair life, y'all. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very highly requested video. It's how I do this kind of like half up, half down, beachy, curly, Ariana Grande maybe inspired hair tutorial. And I know the concept of it sounds super easy, which it kind of is, but I include a few products and tips that I do to, one, help reduce the amount of heat I use on my hair, two, help to reduce baby hairs, and like, I don't know, just little like hacks and tricks I do to make this hair look the way that it does and kind of make it look like you put more effort in than really you did. I haven't done a hair tutorial on this channel for ages, so if you like the idea of me doing more hair tutorials, then give this video a thumbs up already. But before we get started, it's post notification bell shout out time, and this week it goes to Canon that says, I love this video and the clothes, post notification bell always on, thank you so much. But without further ado, if you want to know how I got this hair, the products used, and my little tricks and tips and hacks to getting it sleek and some other good stuff thrown in there, then please keep watching. Okay, so first things first, this is kind of why this is one of my favorite hairstyles to do. I like to do it kind of just after I've washed my hair, and this also helps to reduce the amount of heat that I apply on it, because I like to sleep with my hair in plaits the day before that I'm planning to do this hairstyle. As you guys know, it just creates like a natural crimp into your hair. My hair is naturally quite curly, and then I've got extensions as well underneath. So sleeping in plaits for me really helps to just like get it all on the same page and like my natural hair not look so different to my extensions. So like I said, that's a little tip. So before you start this hairstyle, if you know that you want to do it for like a special event and stuff, I just would recommend sleeping in plaits the night before, just because this actually gives kind of like a different texture to the hair and what makes it look a little bit more beachy, I would say. So because I've slept with the hair in plaits, I'm gonna just take them out like so. You can see, like, obviously it just creates like a natural body of waves to the hair. But I understand it's obviously not like perfect curls, but with this look I kind of prefer a slightly beachier look, and always the like top parts of my hair, which are like the more natural parts of my hair, always are like, you know, not as curly. So we are going to be applying a little bit of heat to it, and also sort of throughout the hair as well, but this is just kind of to get us started and gives us like a different kind of texture. So before I sort of section off the hair and do any sort of styling to it, I do really like to apply some heat protectant to it, because once I've kind of tied my hair up and stuff, that's kind of the next step, is to curl it. So I just want to make sure my whole hair is covered before I tie it up, and I really like the Mark Hill Styling Heat Protection Spray. A spray is just super easy. I did really love the Easy Locks hair protecting oil. It really nourishes the hair and makes it feel really good and sort of helps to control any sort of frizzies and stuff. But I do have some other products here that are going to do that also, but that's just like another heat protecting product that I really love. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and spray my hair with this. I especially want to make sure that I get all the ends of my hair as well, because I feel like that split ends are just the worst. Okay, so now this is when I'm going to section my hair into the half up, half down section. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my hairbrush. This is like a wet brush. Amazing if you have hair extensions. By the way, the thick bristles are really also, when I say thick, I mean sort of separated bristles are really good for just like not catching on your extensions, but the bristles themselves are actually really thin and gentle on your hair. So what I like to do is sort of like start from the side like this, and sort of gradually take up sort of an even amount from each side as possible. Now I have bonded hair extensions, so for me it's quite important to keep that covered, but I do like to take up quite a lot because I want the top part of my hair to be, you know, quite like a thick pony. So I just keep brushing up from each side like so, making sure it's evenly matched. Sometimes I'll like drop the hairbrush out of this and just do some feeling with my hands to see, you know, what can go up and still be covered by hair. I want it to obviously look good at the back, but it to be a, you know, good body of hair that goes up. Now I know that seems like super easy and straightforward, but this, all these little like baby hairs and this receding hairline is not okay. So I'm just going to show you a few little tricks and products and tips that I do just to kind of help get away the flyaways and all of that kind of stuff. So when my hair is just kind of in my hands like so, what I like to do is spray the top of my hair with hairspray. This is a really good one. It's from Shockwaves. It's an ultra strong power hold, seriously long lasting hairspray. So I just spray that all over the top of my hair. And then this, I think I got this tip from Desi Perkins. This is gonna be your best friend. This is a baby hairbrush. You can get them from Amazon. I've left everything that I'm telling you guys about, by the way, down below. And what you're gonna do is just brush the baby hairs down. And if you need more hairspray, go in with the hairspray. This is to sort of get the super slick, sleek effect that I really like when it comes to this hairstyle. Want to make sure it's as high and flat and sleek as possible. And this baby brush is, honest to God, the motherfucking plug for baby hairs, I'm telling you. So once you've got it to as sleek and as high as you possibly can, I'm gonna go ahead and just tie a little ponytail around the top bit. So it's all out of the way, like so. So it's basically already halfway there, I would say. But especially if you're like me and have bonded hair extensions and stuff, sometimes they can be a little bit visible to the naked eye. Or if you're like me also and have a receding hairline already, or just like, I don't know, what appears to be a receding hairline, this is going to be your best friend. This is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Retouch Root Spray. I get mine in the shade Golden Brown just because my hair is of a slightly warmer nature and my roots are quite warm as well. So I'm just going to take this and spray it onto my bonds just to kind of mask them or blend them in together. And also because they are like metal bonds, this just gives them like a matte coating so they're not as visible to the naked eye unless you're like really up in my hair and like trying to look. Also just gonna do the front of my hair. I don't go all in with the spray. I just do little like spritz, so I don't go too heavy and it just looks like a really obvious line. I feel like that is just like not a good look. So again, a couple of little spritz. So much better. Literally, this root spray is, again, the motherfucking plug. You could have also left out a strand of hair if you wanted to wrap it around your hair tie, but I only really would probably do that on special occasions, just from like day-to-day vibes. I don't really mind about my hair tie being on show. So now, once I have done that, I'm just gonna check around, and there's like a few little like tiny little bumps that I just want to cover up, but I just literally take like a black hair slide to do that. And also any little bits like this is a great time to just sort of like mask that all in together under a hair slide, maybe a little bit more hairspray, pat it down, pat, 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 pat the puss. Again on this side, just any little bits, can brush them up. It depends how sort of sleek you want it, but this hairspray is so good for getting that just kind of like slip back wet effect. Shockwaves, I've literally loved Shockwaves since I used to go to like ballet school back in the day, which is like such a long time ago now. But now we are ready. So you obviously, like I said, you could just leave it like that, but I don't really rate a sort of like crimped look. I only keep this to kind of give myself a little body of hair, so I kind of like to brush it out with my hands a lot, and then I'm going to use a curler just to kind of tong a few bits to give some more different texture and to give the bits at the top obviously like a bit more life to them. So this is my Mark Hill Pick and Mix curling wand, and this is the extra long barrel, and this is like the only curler I've used and like will ever use that's long enough to actually curl like a whole bit of my hair, because I have super long hair from my extensions. So if you guys have super long hair but find that your regular curling barrel just like doesn't do it and you have to start from like lower down, the Mark Hill extra long wand is insane and perfect for that. So that's now heated up, and obviously I did spray my hair with heat protectant beforehand, so now I just kind of feel comfortable to go in and just tong a few bits that just need, you know, their curls sort of like redefining. And I am going to recurl some of the curls that I created with the plaits, just because, like I said, I want a different type of curl up in the mix to get that really like beachy effect. And the way to get a beachy effect is to kind of have the curls going in different directions, or just like different bodies and styles of curls. I feel like that gives you the most volume and the most impact. So I'm just going to take like little strands of like the bottom of my hair, the top of my hair, all that kind of good stuff. And I know it looks super not beachy right now and all very like defined curls, but give me a moment and I will show you. So let's just go through. Okay, so I've gone over like both sides of my hair and at the top, and just kind of tongued bits that I think needed a little bit more, obviously, like definition on the top, and then just to mix up the curls in the middle. Now I know this looks super intense, but then what I like to do is basically just brush it out and then spray it with hairspray again. So I'm just gonna like brush out the curls like lightly, because I don't want to like get rid of them completely, just to kind of help like loosen them up slightly, you know, like so. And then spray once you're happy with hairspray. This is also going to help sort of like keep it all in place and crisp it up slightly, if that makes sense. So like feel free to give it a little scrunch, give it a little bit of like body. So it looks like this. And then another product, which is my final product suggestion and recommendation for you guys, is the Away Hair and Body Shine Mist. Now, if you're like me and don't like the feel of crispiness, or sometimes your frizzy hair, like even when you've curled it, there's like, I don't know, like baby hairs coming off of your curly hair. Does that make sense? If you have curly hair, you'll know what I'm talking about, or frizzy hair, you know what I'm talking about. This is just such a like beautiful feeling product. For one, it just makes your hair feel so soft. I feel like it's a light oil spray, I want to go ahead and say, but it doesn't make your hair oily. It just really helps to just tame everything. Give it a shine, obviously, as it says, and just make it look really beautiful and feel so soft and like nourished. And then I guess it's just up to you, just have a little play around. Just make sure that you're super happy with the way that everything looks. But yeah, I feel like this is the finished hair tutorial. So this is the finished hair tutorial, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different on my channel. I haven't done a hair tutorial in ages, and you guys do ask me a lot of requests about my hair, and especially when I wear my hair like this, like on my Instagram stories and stuff. I know it was like super easy and basic, but I really hope the products and my little tips and recommendations or whatever you found is super helpful and can take something away from it. Let me know if you guys like me doing hair tutorials, and I will 100% make sure to maybe include them in like get ready with me's and stuff like that in the future if you do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!